Well, here's the big question that I got asked yesterday, and it made me scratch my head and really think that maybe this is absolutely potentially one of the worst events, one of the worst events in the entire calendar year for Facebook.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Summer Festival on Hero Wars Facebook and web is over for a lot of people. It's a very new and shiny and fun thing, right? But we're 4 days in to Summer Festival. And I've spent way too much money on this event, on top of the massive amount of resources that I open, all the dolls. I didn't actually end up needing to open any of my hero chests or my honorable guardian boxes. I didn't need to use them, but I did open a lot of stuff. So there's the fun part of Summer Festival where you open stuff and you get a bunch of rewards. You do your tasks every day, you open Outland chests, spend energy, spend emeralds, whatever. You get the terrible 10% drop rate for the coins. Maybe you spend your first 4 or 5 coins, and now here we are 4 days in, and we've blown our load, as it were, on all of the saved up resources. We've spent all of our extra energy. We've spent all of our extra emeralds. We've opened up all of our dolls and all of our other caskets and boxes and everything that could contain more energy, more emeralds, more of everything. And now we are left with these basic tasks. There's no activity for Summer Festival. So it's not like it's a fun, repeatable event. And unless you have money to spend or 6 months worth of saved up resources, and even then I did, and now I'm done. So over the next couple of days, and like I said, I have spent too much on this event. I bought the 100k emerald package, the $100 emerald package. I'm buying that about once every other month now, right? I think it was Life of the Party. The emerald spin task was 65,000. So I spent a little over 1,000 emeralds every day. And then, I save up about 65,000 for an event. So I won't be buying any more emeralds on this account for a while. We've had all of the big events that we're going to have for now until probably Spooky Festival, right? So now we're in this phase, and a lot of people are coming to me. And a lot of people are coming to me and being like, hey, what else is there? Like, I thought this was this big hyped up event. And in a way, I'm partly to blame for that, right? Partly to blame, talking it up, talking about how to prepare for it and what I was going to be chasing. But there's nothing like super unique about this year's Summer Festival. If you've already done the 2 mini games, the B mini game on Chapter 1, and the blue-haired maiden fairy of Kadang Thicket, if you've already done those, then there's not really much else to do. There really isn't much else to do. And if you take a look at the stuff in the shop, okay, everybody can basically agree on some level that the Chaos Particles is like the best value, right? Is that actually true? I don't know. The pet summoning eggs and the Chaos Particles, let's do some math. I apologize, it is Thursday. Opening 10 pet summoning eggs is 2,500 emeralds. And just to kind of show you, proof of that, I'll jump over here. Opening 2,500 summoning eggs costs you... Opening 10 pet summoning eggs costs you 2,500 emeralds. So opening 20 costs you 5,000 emeralds. And we know that every chaos particle is worth 7 emeralds. If you take 125 and multiply it by 7... you get 875. So if you buy the 750 chaos particles, boom, here we go. 750 times 7 is 5,250, right? So each Summer Festival coin is worth roughly 5k-ish, right? 5,000 emeralds for each coin, okay? The Hero Soulstone chest, you get 50 every month, okay? New players, if you need a rush of Hero Soulstones, then, you could arguably buy this, but you get 50 every single month for just playing the game. If you did nothing but log in and then log right back out, you're going to get the 50 Soulstones every 28th day of the month. The Skin Stones is a random reward, and here's the kicker for the rest of the stuff. These other items... with the exception of the Flawed Moonstones and the Dawnstone and the Duckstone, which you can still buy, by the way, all of these items end up being random rewards. So we take a look at, for example, the Unity of Extremes. The Unity of Extremes is the bane of a lot of people's existence. A lot of people have a lot of problem with the Vanquished Absolute. I know that I actually bought one of these, and I have a couple of the other items that I'm looking at buying, depending on who I'm going to be ranking up next. I think I'm just going to be dumping everything into Isaac at this point, just because of how powerful he is. So you could take a look at, if we take a look at, for example, the Unity of Extremes. If we say that each coin is worth roughly 5,000 emeralds, then you're looking at spending 20,000 emeralds for this item. An effective 20,000 emeralds. So if you got to ask yourself, if I spent 20,000 emeralds on energy to farm an item, and the majority of us pay-to-play players do spend about 1,000 emeralds a day, right? Just buying up to the 150 mark, I think is 1,200 emeralds, right? And I've started doing that. Unfortunately, I've started doing that. I need to slow things down because I know it's just it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? That's 20 days worth of energy. So if I say that out loud, 20 days worth of extra energy, will I be able to farm a Unity of Extremes in 20 days? Maybe yes, maybe no, right? I think the drop rate for items is something in like the 15% range, but you can farm that at any time, right? You can spend 20 days or 20,000 emeralds worth of energy, 1,000 per day, to farm any of these items that cost 4 coins. Okay. So what's the point? What's the point? Well, here's the big question that I got asked yesterday, and it made me scratch my head and really think that maybe this is absolutely potentially one of the worst events, one of the worst events in the entire calendar year for Facebook, and that's actually 100% not true. So somebody wanted to know if they should spend 25,000 emeralds to get these two right here. No, it was this right here. It was the Outland chest. That's what it was. Should they spend 25,000 emeralds to get one more coin to finish the spend emerald task to get 2 more coins, so 3 coins total there, and to get 3,600 honey, which converts to 1.4 coins on average, right? 25,000 emeralds to get 3 coins, maybe 4, maybe 5 if you're super lucky. So what it came down to is they were looking at spending 25 to 30,000 emeralds to get effectively 20,000 emeralds worth of rewards. So the next kind of, and his argument was, well, I'm getting all the stuff in the Outland chest. Yes, you are. You are getting all of the stuff in the Outland chest. But here's the catch. Here's kind of the ultimate thing about all of this. It's like, yes, you absolutely are, double dipping, as it were, to get rewards by spending emeralds, right? If you're gonna spend emeralds in that large of a quantity, then you need to be able to double dip to take advantage of it. The argument isn't should you spend emeralds during an event, it's which events should you spend emeralds on. You could spend 25,000 emeralds on Outland at any time. Several events throughout the year, have spend emerald tasks, have open Outland chest tasks, several spending energy tasks, and a lot of them have arguably better rewards than what we're dealing with. Now, you could say that the 60% of the rewards here are really good, right? The artifact coins at 400 each, the great enchantment runes at for 5 of them, that's a little less than the equivalent of the emeralds that you need to spend to get those. But it's still there. It's still rewards that you get. But if your sole purpose is to chase these coins, which ends up being a less value, then this could end up being one of the least efficient events to spend emeralds on. Planner Girl says, I've been able to get a few pets to Violet rank. Planner Girl, you could have bought 5,000 worth of chaos particles at any time. You could have bought 5,000 emeralds worth of chaos particles anytime. Am I wrong here? Am I wrong here? It just seems like the rewards that we're chasing outside of the daily average things that we do are not that good. I bought a red item and I feel great about it. Yeah, me too. I bought Isaac's the Vanquished Absolute down here. I bought one of those. Look at all this farming. But that cost me 5 coins. That's 25,000 emeralds worth of coins. 25,000 emeralds worth of coins. No story, no fights, just for spenders. And the rewards are so poor. Golden Chaos Cores, I have a bunch of them. 10% to get the coin. I just slow. Yep. Vanquish Absolute is worth 26,400 emeralds in the Rarity Fair. Okay, there you go. Roughly 25,000 emeralds in the Rarity Fair. Thank you, GDK. Thank you for saying that. So what is, if we multiply 5250, so 750 chaos particles times 7 is 5250 times 5. Yeah, that's 26,250. So the developers of this game have got the numbers for the coins to be within 1,000 emeralds for sure. So you can effectively buy a Vanquished Absolute at any time, right? You can get red +2 with the exception of this one item. Go to the Rarity Fair, buy the one item for 26,400 emeralds at the Rarity Fair, and you accomplish the same thing. If you bought that item in the Rarity Fair during an event that rewards you with big money blue balls or, artifact coins, artifact chest keys, skin stones, bad event to spend emeralds on, guys. Bad event to spend emeralds on. Whenever you guys see this video posted this weekend, people are going to call it clickbait. I guarantee it. But see, I'm part of the problem, so I apologize, guys. I apologize. Right? Part of the summer festival is, using up all the resources that you've saved up, all of the dolls to get, the hero soulstone tasks, and it's not a good feeling, guys. Not a good feeling. And whenever I was sitting down with my guildie yesterday and we were doing the math together, I was like, the more I talk about it, the more I was like, no, do not spend 25,000. Do not spend 30,000 emeralds to earn 15,000 emeralds or 20,000 emeralds worth of rewards. I was like, don't do that. Just spend the money on the thing. Just spend the money on the thing.